after leaving Rennes in the French league. But he comes in for just his 6th international cap. Does have a goal. Finger wearing the number 25, Coman with the number 20. So disappointing day for Antoine Griezmann. Can't add to his 42 goals for Les Bleus. Dembélé and Giroud withdrawn in the first half. Varane is on the ball right now with 17 minutes to go in stoppages. Still so much time left in this one. If France can just turn the tide with the ball hitting the back of the net in any which way possible. Coman going out to the right wing at this point. Koundé looks as though he's a central defender now. Argentina looking to counter-attack. The referee spotted something there. It's a foul against Aurélien Tchouameni. Christian Romero in a collision. Tchouameni, both arms in the air as they make contact. There's really nowhere for him to go. But that is the spirit in which Argentina have played with. They have followed up on all of their challenges, therefore getting to the ball first most of the time. The fists are pumping in the Lusail iconic stadium here in Qatar. Lionel Messi, I think about 20 minutes away from glory. Can the Argentina Express be derailed? France have offered very little up until now in this, what is their 4th World Cup final. It'll be the 2nd loss in the World Cup final if they go down here. Mbappe on the ball now, sprints away from Fernandes. Across comes Romero, plucks the ball away. Fernandes and Romero, they work that to a T. And this will be the final that Mbappe is remembered for. He's not really doing that much now. Argentina, as they push forward, Julian Alvarez, he's got Upamecano breathing down his Argentinian neck. The ball inbounds is picked up by Tchouameni. Had his shirt pulled. Plays on though. France spreading play. Varane coming forward. So we'll see if Coman, Thuram and Camavinga can add something here with Colomouani. Frustrated looking Didier Deschamps, part of the 1998 French side that won on home soil. They beat the Brazil of CR9 Ronaldo. Of course, the argument still goes on. The greatest of all time, the Portuguese CR7 version. His World Cup came to an end with a loss to Morocco. France got past the Moroccans. The story that is of this World Cup, the first African side to ever reach the Final Four. Croatia failing to make their 2nd World Cup in a row. Another narrative there with Messi scoring his first international goal against the Croatians back in 2006 and Modric making his debut that day in that friendly. And Modric declaring he's going to go on even though the World Cup is over for Croatia. He wants to play in the Nations League and the Euro qualifiers. Here's Argentina with a free kick. It's De Paul. Just got a little nudge there from Eduardo Camavinga. Defending champions, but for how much longer? Les Bleus, they look as though they're going to let this one slip. It was Argentina with the initiative. Right wing they come. Inbound run. Messi sitting and waiting. Acuna on the far side. Messi now on the ball. Plays a lovely ball into the box. Argentina coming. But Hugo Lloris diving predicting a telegraph ball in from De Paul, who has run for the duration of this game like an animal possessed, as has Enzo Fernandez. Wonderful play by Messi. Keeps possession. Back to Fernandez. Sweeps it over to the right side. Molina's there. Big stories will flow regardless of who wins this World Cup final. The likes of Manuel Molina only really got noticed in the last 18 months. Even with the national side, he came from Boca Juniors, was picked up for free by Udinese. From Boca Juniors to Rosario Central to Udinese, scored 9 goals in Serie A. Got picked up by Atletico at the beginning of this season. But France now into the box they come. Is there something late? The referee points to the spot. France will have a penalty and a way back into this game. The run of Kolo Muani, so much pace. Otamendi was left in his wake. The arm on the shoulder. Well, the penalty that Di Maria won from the contact from Dembele was fairly soft, as is this one. But it is Simon Marciniak who points to the penalty spot, and France now, should they convert this, will have a way back in to defending their crown. So a moment of real worry here for Lionel Scaloni as Di Maria, who's been withdrawn for this game, looks on. Kylian Mbappe is given the responsibility. He's only ever taken 4 penalties for France and converted 3 of them. He's gone to the right side of the goal 3 times out of the 4. He's never gone down the middle. It is Emiliano Martinez of Aston Villa up against Kylian Mbappe, who converts over the despairing dive of Emiliano Martinez. They have their way back into this one. It is Argentina 2, France 1. Kylian Mbappe, who scored in the World Cup final of 2018, repeats that feat in 2022. This time from 12 yards. And you have to say, Martinez could have actually saved that one. He's gone over the top of it. Just mistiming his dive. An 80th minute penalty conversion has France back in the hunt. And they will come. Set yourselves for the final 10 minutes. A nerve-wracking 10 minutes. Lionel Scaloni's up on his feet, no longer comfortable with the cushion. There is no such thing as a 1-goal cushion. It is about game management. France now with a spring in their step. Up comes Upamecano. Tries the long ball. It was Kolo Muani with too much pace against Otamendi. That is how France got on the board. As I said before, an own goal, a penalty, they'll take it, and they have one. Now Kingsley Coman takes it away from Messi, who went to ground like a rag doll. Forward come France. A flick on header. Big chance here for 2-2, and they have the equaliser. It is Kylian Mbappe that brings France level in the World Cup final. Would you believe this? 2 goals in 2 minutes for the number 10, Les Bleus. They have the leveller. Argentina 2, France 2. A sweetly struck volley. Emiliano Martinez beaten by Mbappe for the second time in 120 seconds. Messi was dispossessed. Koeman went inside. A long ball came with a flick on header from Mbappe. The return pass. Marcus Thuram has an assist here. What a move this was from France, who have come alive. And Kylian Mbappe Again, Martinez could have saved this one, but there was so much power. It was a volley that came with an exaggerated lunge that only Mbappe can bring. And the red, white and blue of Les Bleus, those flags are flying here at the Lusail iconic stadium. Just like that, it is game on. Could there be a full comeback, total redemption? We can never discount France. Argentina have dominated the large portion of this game. Somehow France are back. The scoreline is all square. Amazing scenes here in Qatar. A deflated looking Argentina. Tagliafico with a throw. The return pass. Now it's up to Messi. We are back to square one. 4 goals in a World Cup final. The neutral loving this. An extra half an hour perhaps. Plenty of time left for a goal or two more. Cunha now. The step over, the jinking turn. And the shot comes, but it's immediately blocked. Argentina trying to take back the initiative through Enzo Fernandez. Now, Otamendi out of position. France can counter again. Finally, Mbappe able to inflict some damage in this Argentina defense. He was starved of the ball. France were totally suffocated. Argentina had done such a wonderful job in the first 75 minutes. Then they let it slip. France now with the opportunity, a forward run. Colomouani. Now Mbappe needs help. Floats the ball to the back post, but it's over the head of a despairing Colomouani as they start to fire in true French style now. This is a clash of the titans that we will remember for a long, long time to come. Mbappe, the scorer of 2 goals, this time looking to provide the service. 85th minute. Argentina and France all square at 2 apiece. It all started with Messi from the spot in the 23rd minute. Di Maria made it 2-0 in the 36th minute. The pendulum has swung, and you'd have to say the more likely to score now would be France for 3-2. Mbappe from the spot in the 80th minute with a soft penalty again. This time Otamendi in his 100th game, bringing down Colomouani. He was beaten for pace, hands down. Little shove from behind, and Colomouani was always going to accept the invitation, as was Kylian Mbappe. Martinez, he went the right way, unable to get anything behind it. He went under him, and Mbappe could become a hat-trick hero. So he joins something, he did something that Griezmann couldn't do. Mbappe now 7 goals in this tournament. And he joins Zidane, his countryman, Pelé, Paul Breitner and Vava as the 5th player to score in 2 different World Cup finals, 2018 and 22. Kylian Mbappe. Who else would it be? It has been the 2 PSG superstars to write the script so far. Perhaps Mbappe will have more of a say. Big age difference between the pair. 23-year-old Mbappe, 35-year-old Messi. Mbappe delivers a ball from a free kick, a vertical ball. Headers all around the edge of the box here. France trying to cause some confusion. Down they go again, and they want another penalty. Could there be a yellow card for simulation? Marciniak goes over to Marcus Thuram. Shows a yellow card. The son of Lilian penalised for a dive, says Simon Marciniak, the Polish referee. Now, Enzo Fernandez looks as though his attempt to clear the ball didn't make contact, and it was Thuram dragging the foot and intentionally steering it towards the leg of Fernandez to claim a penalty. Now, will VAR have a say? That would be the full turnaround. And that would be devastating for Argentina. I'm sure that the fingernails are being chewed as I talk in Buenos Aires. The flags will be back at full mast in Paris, that's for sure. Now an aerial challenge between Alvarez and Rabiot. Rabiot won the header. Camavinga was in there again. What a move this was. The return pass from Thuram to Mbappe. Scintillating football from France. And Emiliano Martinez, a despairing dive. The two Premier League goalkeepers out there today from Aston Villa and Tottenham. Into the 89th minute we go. 2 yellow cards now for France. One for Rabiot, one for Thuram. Mbappe, 7 goals in this tournament. Outstanding performance from France's main man. Will he have another say? We're just taking a moment here as some of the medical staff are out on the pitch. It looks as though Adrien Rabiot has taken a knock to the neck or to the face. An aerial challenge, a header from behind by Julian Alvarez. His forehead collecting the back of Rabiot's head, just the upper neck, lower head area, just at the back behind the left ear. I have to say, at the José Leconic Stadium, it's mainly French supporters now. A new lease of life, you could say. But Saint Kylian has brought back the faith. So a long ball forward. France with a really dangerous free kick in an area. Is it a throw? Have to see what referee Marciniak's doing there. It is a throw for France. In the attacking area, Thuram peeled off his man. He's to have a height advantage up against Romero. When it comes towards Kingsley Coman, tailed by Tagliafico. The 90th minute. How long will we get? It looks as though it's 8 minutes of stoppages. Will this final be decided in the next 8 minutes? Coman, heavy touch. Argentina not able to get much of the ball in the last 15-20 minutes. Trying to work their way back into this one. Now an offside call. Mbappe looks a little perplexed. So one-way traffic in the first half. Argentina unable to extend it to a 3-goal gap. Kylian Mbappe. It is he who has dragged France single-handedly back into this one, along with Marcus Thuram playing a role there for the second goal, and Colomuani with the pace that went down under the challenge of Otamendi. Another forward run from Tagliafico, don't have enough pace, trying to work in tandem with Acuna, goes behind for a Hugo Lloris goal kick. Somber look on the face of Angel Di Maria. He went off in the 64th minute. Just the one substitution so far for Argentina. So Scaloni must be happy enough with the formation. France, in response to going down 2-0, to Deschamps' credit, he has brought on 4 different players and taken off some big hitters. Griezmann and Theo Hernandez, Giroud and Dembele. Now France look to be more likely to go ahead. They have a free kick. It's to the left of the goal and about 30 to 35 yards away. So a set piece opportunity with Kylian Mbappe taking the free kicks now that Griezmann is gone. This will be delivered on the right boot. Varane is up. Upamecano also. It's brought in but headed. Argentina, can they construct something? Acuna wants to let loose. It's hit a French player and gone straight out of bounds. A moment of respite here. So Argentina still in their own half. One goal will do it in stoppages. Can't afford any risky business. Molina goes down the right channel. De Paul comes, heavily tailed by Camavinga, who wins it for France high up the pitch. Mbappe now wants to run centrally and shoot, and it's deviated and gone over the goal. So France, it is as though all the forces of football are with the French right now. They were able to close him down, and this looks as though it took a touch off Otamendi. So more defending to do here for Argentina. Perhaps Diego Maradona doesn't want Argentina to win another World Cup, so it is he who captained them to their last one. It's delivered in. Martinez comes and punches. This time it is he who wins out. Camavinga back over to the left side. Coman's there. Gets past one. Back inside, and France with the advantage here. Squares it up. Can that be tucked away? Martinez is behind the ball. The shot came in. Rabiot was waiting. So the man who was injured moments ago, striking that on his left boot at the near post from an angle. Big chance there for France. Goes begging. Now Messi. Trying to get past Camavinga. But the Real Madrid midfielder made sure that it went over the touchline. Now the referee needs to come to the dugout area. He's got a yellow card out. Who's this going to? Looks as though Olivier Giroud will be shown a yellow because he's acting as an assistant coach out there. He has already been substituted out of this game and have a yellow card shown to him 50 minutes after he was withdrawn. So Giroud will go down as a yellow card not on the pitch. Now France in transition again. Big chance here to go 3-2. Big moment as Kolomuani came storming into the box. Somehow Argentina managed to deal with this. A flurry of legs, players going down, but Argentina are able to scoop it out from danger. Now De Paul, much less running from he. Argentina have the ball, a rare bit of possession. Messi doesn't play the long pass to Acuna, holds it up, wants to run and try and create some space in between the lines. Eventually does go to Acuna. He doesn't deliver on the left. He'll use the overlap. Here comes Tagliafico. Played it in, but it was eaten up by Rabiot. So desperation, lunges coming in from the side, from behind, from any which way. This is a World Cup final, and players know that every single touch could be fatal, and it could be the match-winning pass. Mbappe wants the ball long. Lloris has it. He sends it that way. Out towards Thuram. It's been given away in midfield. McAllister's there. Acuna. Into the channel it comes. Julian Alvarez needs to make his mark on this game. He's 4, but needs 5 goals if Argentina. There's a half a yard here for Messi, and that's tipped over the bar. What a save that was from the French captain. With 90 seconds to go in stoppage time, Lionel Messi. That could have been the strike to send the cup back to Buenos Aires, but he's been denied from the man from Paris. Lloris saw that all the way He was about 3 yards off his line, but Argentina will have a very late corner. Is there something in the last 50 seconds of stoppages? They've only made the one substitution. Messi looks a calm and composed figure, but he will need to measure this corner. It will need to be precise. France need to see off this late flurry. Well, they've collected the ball. That's a professional foul. Will there be a yellow card? There is. And from the corner, France could have counted. Acuna, the substitute, receives the yellow card from referee Marciniak. It was he who brought down Kingsley Coman. The seconds ticking down. It looks as though this one will go to extra time. Somehow France have dug deep. Kylian Mbappe is the hero, at least for now. Now Coman. Perhaps it's France with the last play of the game. Argentina trying to scramble this ball away. Wonderful move here. Is there something? Very late for Julian Alvarez. He's into the box. There's no final whistle yet. The ball played centrally. Space opens up. It's bouncing awkwardly. And France will survive. And the final whistle goes, and Argentina with their heads down. No, they have given up a 2-goal lead as this goes to extra time. World Cup final, FIFA 2022. A second half that Kylian Mbappe has owned. Relief on the faces of the French fans. The Argentina fans, well, they had that 2-goal lead. The cushion was there. They were bouncing. They were relaxed. They were dancing. They were expecting the cup at this point of the day. Somehow, the goals from Messi and Di Maria not enough to get the Albiceleste over the line. So to extra time we go. We will have 30 minutes split into 15-minute halves. Failing that, we will go to a penalty shootout. Hopefully, the match will be decided in general play. So a quick break, and we'll be back for the initiation of extra time, World Cup Final 2022. Don't go anywhere, you're on Flash Score. before the initiation of extra time. Argentina 2, France 2. FIFA World Cup final. A memorable one that started with domination from Argentina and a big comeback from France. It'll be France to kick off, going from right to left. They wear the famous Le Bleu full blue strip. Argentina in the white and light blue. Messi on the score sheet, as is Di Maria and Mbappe, the 3 goal scorers. And the 2 of them are still out there. The 2 current PSG players, I should say. Just when you thought that Buenos Aires was going to be delivered the World Cup within 90 minutes and stoppages, and France have ripped up that movie script, and they want to retain the trophy and win their 3rd World Cup. We're away for the first portion of extra time. A long ball comes. Kingsley Coman. Argentina scrambling. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. There's been a substitution. It's Molina playing the full duration of over 100 minutes in the first couple of halves. He leaves the pitch. In comes Gonzalo Montiel, Sevilla defender. So, big moment for he. He's played 8 games for Sevilla so far this season. 25 years old. Argentina with a free kick. Played over to the left side. Acuña's there. Montiel for his 22nd cap, still yet to score one for Argentina. Second change for Scaloni. Down went Montiel. He wants a free kick. He might get one here. Marcus Thuram went into him. Now there's some mind games out there. Thuram doesn't want to give the ball back. In terms of mentality, France soaring ahead of Argentina here. It's when you're 2-0 up and you give up that lead that you start to believe that it's just not meant to be your day. Messi needs to hit the reset button for his side. There's a bit of space for him. Fernandez couldn't locate him though. Now he goes back out to Acuña. Needs to be a good delivery, and it is a good one. But Varane was able to deal with it, get it away. On the follow-up was Alexis McAllister from the edge of the area, but it skewed off the side of his boots, and that'll be a Hugo Lloris goal kick. So technically, there's been 5 yellow cards out there. There's been 4 in general play, and 1 for Olivier Giroud, who was not on the pitch when he received his in the 95th minute. Other players are Rabiot, Thuram, Fernandez and Acuña. So all of those 4 players are still out there. Good square ball by McAllister. Lays it off for De Paul. The slip that comes, but a good recovery from Camavinga. And he wins a free kick against Messi. So Camavinga playing in a pivot role. Perhaps Rabiot is pushing up. An experienced player that can score goals. He's been on the score sheet quite a few times for Juventus. This season he scored 3 goals in 11 games. Did have a good year in 2020-21, scoring 4 times. That's been his equal best season. Back in 2014-15 with PSG, Rabiot with 4 goals. 27 years old, still time for a World Cup or 2 more. Mbappe playing as an out-and-out striker at times now. With Meccano. Little give off towards Tchouaméni and Camavinga. Rabiot coming deep. So Rabiot, Camavinga, Tchouaméni playing across the middle. Ball put forward. No one there for France. Well, bullied off the ball. Colomboani retrieving, then he had it plucked away from him. Now it's a chance here for Alvarez off the outside of his boot. Finds Acuna. Argentina want to settle play down. France have made a really good effort of bringing Argentina out of their comfort zone. 5th minute of the first period of extra time. Acuna with the eyes off the ball goes into Koundé. France with a free kick in their own half. Now Acuna needs to be careful because he received a yellow card in the 8th minute of stoppages at the end of the normal part of the game. Now a change will come for France. It is the end of Adrien Rabiot's World Cup. Back into this lineup after being out with sickness alongside Upamecano. In comes Youssouf Fofana. Monaco 23-year-old midfielder. And he wears the number 13. Camavinga, he wants a free kick. He went down rather easily. He's trying to get Enzo Fernandez sent off. Camavinga pleading his case there. Scaloni needs to really have a good think about making another substitution. And if it was me, I'd be bringing off Fernandez because he's being targeted now. Has such a cool head on it. Plays beyond his years for just 21 years of age. He offers a goal-scoring option. Wonderful vertical ball to Mbappe. Sliding challenge. Wins it back for Argentina. They want a free kick. Try to take it quickly. Mbappe now down. He needs some attention. And he is squinting. Looks in real pain. Looks as though he's taken one to the ankle. Yeah, it was a sliding effort that came in from Christian Romero right across the right boot of Mbappe. But he's up with a smirk. Argentina have been bullied in the last half an hour. Now Otamendi. Fernandez. Now De Paul. Straight down the corridor they go. Messi now. McAllister sweeps it out. Acuna can keep this in. He looks up, looks at the ball, delivers. Wonderful ball in. France deal with it for now. Chips the ball back in. That was De Paul. Just trying to catch France off guard there. It'll go behind though. Hugo Lloris will have his goal kick. Good defending in the end from Marcus Thuram. Looks as though he's playing as a left-sided midfielder whenever in defence. Adrien Rabiot coming off to some applause. The reinforcement is Youssouf Fofana. Remembering that teams usually get an extra substitution once we go to extra time. France coming forward now. It's 2-on-2 there. The header back from Romero to Martinez worked out. It's been kept in. Martinez stops it from going behind for a French corner. So he'll roll that across. Argentina with the ball. From 2-0 up. They've totally lost their heads in terms of game plan. They were so dominant. The rhythm was with the Argentina. But then that penalty turned everything around. It was Colomboani who won it, and he's on the ball now. He flips it inbound. He's to the edge of the area. He's had it taken away from him. Good intricate passing from Argentina. They can think their way out of trouble. Ball down towards Messi. Bypasses the captain. Camavinga collects. Now it's forward to Mbappe. Wonderful step over. Away from one. They're coming at him though. Romero, Mbappe still going. Ball bouncing around in every direction. Eventually Argentina trying to calm things down. Simply can't. The high press is sensational from France. under pressure with every move, and now this will almost certainly be a yellow card, and it will be Montiel who will receive it for the pull of a jersey. It looked as though Montiel's taken the back of Fofana. Now free kick for France. Fofana in for his 8th international cap. Kingsley Coman over this one. On the right boot, it will be swung in. Messi, the one-man wall. Into the middle it goes. The long-range shot will come. Hits an Argentina player. Everyone offside for France, surely. Messi comes back and pushes that one behind. He had to get back to deny Coman. And the look of regret as soon as Messi headed that past the byline. So Coman once again from the corner, left side of the pitch, headed away. Upamecano flicks it out to the right, delivered in. France looking for the winner. Now something's happened here. The referee, Marciniak, is ruling an offside. And they all looked offside, it must be said. They allowed play to continue. So possession very even now. 13 goal attempts by Argentina, 7 by France. The double substitution coming. Walter Samuel there, just with some instructions. Part of the assistant coaching staff. Montiel now runs into trouble in the shape of the wall of Camavinga. Gets it down to Kolomuani. Can he use his pace here? Uses the inverted run. Loses possession, but gets back up and goes into the back of McAllister. Gives away a cheap free kick, but there'll be time now for the substitution. Lionel Scaloni will make his second change of the day. Make it the third change. Lautaro Martinez in for Alvarez, who has worked hard but hasn't had much to do in front of goal. 4 goals for Julian Alvarez, the Manchester City man. Paredes will come in. The ex-PSG, currently with Juventus now, is Leandro Paredes, 28 years old. So 2 Serie A players coming in. Lautaro Martinez, he's a goal scorer. Usually cool and calm under pressure. Has spurned 1 or 2 opportunities in this World Cup. Would love to finally get on the board. Could be just the man. So the long ball came forward, but Emiliano Martinez collected. Must be said, Deschamps' changes. It's been a masterstroke with Kolomuani. The Eintracht Frankfurt forward winning the penalty. That's what got France kick-started. Lautaro Martinez in now for Argentina. 7 goals so far in Serie A this season. 21 in 21-22. 17 the year before. 14 the year before that. So you can see that he's at his climax right now in terms of domestic and Champions League football. Has a goal in Champions League this season. There's quite a few altogether in the UCL. That'll be back on Flash Score in the coming weeks. For now, Argentina with a rare foray forward in extra time, and a shot in anger comes. Came from Acuna. Not sure whether that was intended to be a cross or not. Lautaro Martinez trying to get in between 2 French defenders. Acuna was never going to find him. He was more or less in stealth mode. Lautaro Martinez. Can he provide a moment of magic, a key moment that could propel Argentina to their 3rd World Cup? Someone will take the 3rd World Cup today. Good header. Brought down Argentina with it now. Enzo Fernandez, Messi, Acuna. Just wonder whether Linus Scaloni needs to bring on someone a little more creative than Acuna. Messi with the ball. Good one too. Big chance here. Lautaro Martinez, somehow it's been blocked. The return volley coming. It was on target from Montiel, and France have averted the danger. Well, it was a run from Messi that set it all up, and the little architect nearly pulled the strings that would have set up Lautaro Martinez. The return volley was harrowing into the top corner. The header from Varane pushed it over. Huge moment. So now the corner comes from the left side of the pitch. Just a minute of stoppages in the first period of extra time. High looping ball. Two players competing for it, Coman and Montiel. Throw taken. The ball went out. French throw. Now Argentina with a high press. The fresh legs of Lautaro Martinez. That's what he will add. Koundé wants to keep this in. It does stay in after taking a touch. Argentina with it. The through ball over the top is dangerous. Big chance here for Argentina. Somehow that's been dragged wide by Lautaro Martinez. He has added a big spark here, and he was onside. The ball over the top. Out came Loris. And once again, Upamecano sticks out his leg and just puts Lautaro off right at the final moment there before striking the ball. And France survive, and you just get the feeling that the momentum is with the French. The ascendancy definitely with Argentina in the last 60 seconds with two really big chances there. Lautaro Martinez involved since coming on, and now perhaps that's food for thought for Didier Deschamps as we go to the half-time break of extra time. We're not sure how much respite here the players will have. They'll be out 15 minutes away from a penalty shootout. We've had a colossal game so far, a contest that will be spoken about for years to come. This is not the result that France were able to get over Croatia with back in 2018. Argentina have brought the fight, but can they take the cup? That is the question. There's 15 minutes left for them. You think if it goes to a shootout, France will have the mental edge. Argentina, they will want to take the offensive. Key moments in the first portion of extra time. The French started off more dominant, but it ended with a flurry of chances for the Albiceleste. The champion of 1998 and 2018. Zidane and Deschamps in 98. Mbappe and Loris in 2018. They want to make that Mbappe and Loris again in 2022. Argentina, winners of 1978 with Kempes. Winners in 1986 with Maradona. Probably never thought they'd have to go to Qatar all those years ago to win their next one. But a spiritual dimension with World Cup victory here for Argentina. You just get that feeling. Copa America champions. The portal might open for Lionel Messi if he can propel Argentina back into the lead. We are away for the second period of extra time. Can one of these teams get the goal that will give them the glory? Down the left, Argentina cut. Acuna fighting off his man, which is Jules Koundé. Tries to touch it past Koundé. It's still in play. Messi, square ball. Good turn. Delivered. Down the right side, Argentina. Somehow the ball doesn't find its man. It go harmlessly behind. Montiel with that delivery. So in the first half of extra time, we saw a couple of Argentina substitutions, with Paredes and Lautaro Martinez coming in. Paredes is wearing the number 5, and Lautaro Martinez number 22. So Argentina still out there with Tagliafico at left back. Montiel now the right back. Centre halves unchanged with Romero and Otamendi. Long ball coming. Out comes Lloris. Pushes that away. Montiel will take a quick throw if he can. Lloris scampers back in to guard his goal. Into the second minute, nearly the third minute of this extra time period. Bomb throw into an open area. The volley comes at the near post. It was Messi. Argentina on the follow-up. And they want a penalty. It was never going to be given. It was all hope. Messi managed to get his shot away through the legs of Fofana. And an alert and awake Hugo Lloris pushes that away from the goal. It was a volley to the right of the right post. On the left foot of Messi. It was creeping in. And a regulation save for most goalkeepers at this level. The French captain denies the Argentina captain. The goal kick taken. Over halfway. Argentina with it. Spreading play out the right side again. Montiel lofts the ball forward. Loops it forward. Lovely bit of control here. Big chance for Argentina. Big chance. It's been somehow cleared off the line, or is it given? Was there an offside? The referee points to the spot. Is this the winner for Argentina? No doubt this will be heavily scrutinised. Somehow the ball is scrambled home. It was Lloris with a save. On the follow-up, it was hit with devastating power. Lionel Messi, the captain, beating the French captain in the 109th minute. Argentina 3, France 2. It started with a gorgeous ball put forward, a wonderful trap by Lautaro Martinez, the 1-2 that came through. Surely Lautaro Martinez was offside. I think this goal might be ruled out. I could be wrong. But Lloris saved it with his face. The ball definitely crossing the line from Messi. But the question mark hangs over the initial position of Lautaro Martinez. Is the goal given? I think it has been. So it must have been a run timed to millimetre and millisecond perfection from Lautaro Martinez. Argentina maintain the lead. Lionel Messi is the Argentine hero for now. Still time for France. They have checked the goal and given the goal. The key moment that the Alba Celeste were looking for has come. A moment of magic from that Argentina forward line. The 98th goal now for Lionel Messi for his country. This is the 7th goal. He now matches Kylian Mbappe goal for goal as the two PSG heavyweights go head to head. Tears are flowing on the bench with Di Maria and De Paul. We have the kickoff. France chasing the game again, but they have 10 minutes. Is it time for Kylian Mbappe to respond in emphatic fashion the way he did in the second half? Lautaro Martinez is kept onside. Only just. Only just. I cannot stress. A fist pump from Lionel Messi. You can see Kun Agüero He's jumping up and down. They are bouncing in Buenos Aires. Forward ball comes. It's been Argentina for the final few minutes of the first half of extra time and the opening few minutes of the second half. Starting to confuse myself with these terms as well. Now France's turn to respond. They need to find Mbappe, Colomuani or Thuram in a position. They're light at the back now, France. They are dancing with danger. Quick throw from Lloris. It's in the middle. Good turn. Tchouaméni has the ball taken away from him with a desperate lunge. Argentina now, they need to think their way out of trouble. They've found some space over on the left side. Will Acuna keep this in? He gets there in time. He has Koundé in front of him. Now the turn from Lautaro Martinez, who takes on Varane. Varane will get there and he will put the ball out. He looks an exhausted man. Now into the 112th minute of the minutes we're counting. Now remembering there were 15 extra minutes of stoppage time between the first and second halves. So it's already been 127 minutes for some of these players, for most of these players. The substitution now comes as Varane has had enough. He's run out of batteries, and in comes Konate, the Liverpool defender, which many thought should have started over Upamecano. But nevertheless, Konate is in. And now he needs to keep guard of the goal. Konate wearing the number 24. So Argentina in the ascendancy. Staggering home. It's as though they did recharge the batteries in the first half of extra time. Acuna now in the corner. Mano to mano with Kingsley Coman, who's had a big impact since coming on for France. Acuna wins it back. Just toying with it in the corner. Acuna thinks that he's got a corner. He doesn't have one. Never was going to convince the linesman there. In the end, the perseverance from Coman, winning France the goal kick. Now Camavinga. Here comes the French battalion. Oh, what a tackle that was from Montiel, but he's taken the man as well. And now the players come together in the centre of the pitch. In comes Konate to protect Camavinga, who's rolling around. Now you would assume that Camavinga must be in pain here because France are chasing the game in the 114th minute. There's no time to lose, no time to waste. 6 minutes for the defending champion. As I run out of puff to get to 3-3, a yellow card comes. And that is going to Leandro Paredes. It's as though he should have a yellow card tattooed on his body, Paredes, because he always seems to find it. So Coman over this free kick. Gets it in quickly. Down go players. Dominoes are falling. It bounces outside the area. France can spread it wide to the right. Koundé doesn't look like he's got much of an idea. His pass is a hospital one. Out comes Lautaro Martinez to offer some pressure. The ball's spinning. It bounces back to Koundé. Back into the right-hand channel. Now, Konate's there. He's got two players coming to him and wins France a corner. That was superb. Epic performance from both of these sides, regardless who wins. Luxurious football. A frantic pace to most of this game. Outrageously good football here on Flash Score and at the FIFA World Cup in 2022. Alexis McAllister now is summoned by Lionel Scaloni. And I have to adjust the team sheet again. Big applause for the Brighton man. Look forward to seeing what he can contribute to Brighton's remainder of the season. In comes Petzela. So that's a defender for a midfielder. A statement of intent there with Herman Petzela, the 31-year-old from Betis, coming in for his 35th cap. He wears the number 6. Paredes is down. Now, there was a shot here that looks to have hit an outstretched arm, and there is high drama here because this will be a penalty. Will you believe this? Gonzalo Montiel has been yellow carded, and France have the chance to equalize from the spot in the 117th minute. There is a big, big chance that Kylian Mbappe will become a hat-trick hero. Unbelievable. Incredible. A ripping game. A wicked ending for Argentina. Now the penalty still needs to be converted. Emiliano Martinez dances on the spot. The man who won the penalty with a shot that went into the arm of Montiel now has the chance to bring France level. Just when Argentina thought they were going to get to the end of extra time with a 3-2 win. It is Mbappe who makes no mistake, sending Martinez the wrong way, and France level the score at 3-3. An epic World Cup final. France, they have the lifeline. They have converted the lifeline. Persistence paying off, and it is their main man, the architect, the French architect from Paris Saint-Germain. He has the hat-trick. Little kiss on the ball before he put it on the spot. He faked that he was going to go to the right. Instead, he's curled that off the right boot into the left side netting. And that is a stunning penalty. Emiliano Martinez diving to his left. And now both sides conceding 3 goals. Is there one last twist as Argentina now pour forward? Surely France, if it stays at 3-3, as I said before, will have the mental edge. That was a back heel in no man's land. Camavinga will come away with it. But a good pick up there by Paredes. He's made the run forward. There's space here for him if they can find him. Sliding challenges coming in from every angle. Leandro Paredes, was in space. Can Acuna locate a man? Instead, he's won a corner. It's come off Jules Koundé. 119th minute. About 70 seconds left in this one before we go to stoppage time. If there is, you would assume there could be a couple of minutes due to the 2 goals. So up comes Christian Romero. Messi is going to take this corner. It's chipped in. Central area. No one could get there. And it's been hacked away by Koundé. Mbappe chases in vain. That'll go out for an Argentina throw. He is the hat-trick hero. 8th goal in this World Cup. I'm out of breath just watching it. Camavinga. Deep in French defensive territory. France getting their way forward now. They peel off. Coman on the right. Mbappe on the left. He has the ball. About 30 yards out. Chips the ball in. Almost a free header there. That's just shaved the post. Somehow that stayed out. The cross came in from Mbappe. I'm not even sure that there was a touch on that from Kolo Muani. I don't think he got there. This was similar to the Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo situation in the group stage where Ronaldo claimed the goal. He actually claimed the touch from the header. It bounced in. This one similar, but just missing. It would have been Mbappe's 4th goal of the game. Didier Deschamps still in this. France still in this. Argentina still in it, but they will not have the mental clarity going into the penalty shootout. There's been a very late substitution here. You would assume this is all with the strategy of the penalties, with Disasi coming on. Also Paulo Dybala. So Axel Disasi of Monaco. Tagliafico exits the pitch for Dybala, and it all changes with that goal. Unbelievable. What a final this has been. Beyond expectations. Now Lautaro Martinez. Big don't argue with Konate. 3 minutes of stoppages. We're into the second of them. And Acuna looks as though he's gone back to left back now. So Pazzella came in to defend. Unsure of the shape, and I don't think at this stage there is really a formation. It's just get the ball into space, find a free man. Argentina looked the more likely to score from general play. Good composure there by Pazzella. Now Acuna needs to show the same. Coman breathing down his neck. Acuna goes down the line and finds his man. This is good play by Argentina, but a sweeping tackle. Now a hospital clearance by Paredes. The ball chipped forward. Here comes Argentina again with a late chance. Is there a late winner here? Lautaro Martinez! What a save that is from Hugo Lloris, but the flag's gone up. Unbelievable. Argentina thought they were in and behind. Lautaro Martinez was able to shrug off the challenge, steer that ball in, goal bound. Somehow Lloris got there anyway. 30 seconds to go in stoppages. The header won by Otamendi. Now the ball put forward. France with a big chance at the end. What a save that is from Martinez. Both goalkeepers heavily involved in salvation for their sides. Now Argentina with a final flurry forward. Messi puts it on a platter. Here comes Argentina again. Lautaro in the middle. The header well wide. Shocking header in the end. Lautaro Martinez was given the final say in general play. It is end-to-end action. Cannot believe that Emiliano Martinez made that save with his foot from Kolo Muani. The ball bounced over the top of the Argentina defense and it immediately went down the other end. We're past the allotted time for stoppages here. It's always a minimum though. Goal kick's been taken. Argentina with the ball. They've lost it in midfield though. Tchouaméni puts it forward on his left, out towards Mbappe. That's where you've got to get it to if you're a French player. Mbappe wants to cut in. He's got Romero with him. Cuts in one way, then the other. Mbappe wants to get the shot off and won't because the fourth Argentina defender came over. Mbappe thought he was about to get that ball in the back of the net for his fourth for the game. And the final whistle goes, and we will have a penalty shootout in the FIFA World Cup Final 2022. Stick with us as both sides, both coaches, write down the names of those brave soldiers that now have to step up. The pressure cooker isn't over yet. Join us in a few moments. at the penalty shootout stage. World Cup final, FIFA 2022 at the Lusail Iconic Stadium. And players have been summoned. They know who they are. And we will know who are the first penalty takers very, very shortly. We know one thing for sure. It'll be Hugo Lloris and Emiliano Martinez who will have a big say. Lloris and Messi meeting now to discuss at which end shootout will be taken. A World Cup, it started with defeat for Argentina, may well end in defeat. Looks as though Messi may have won the coin toss here. Or has he? I think Messi won the end in which they're going to be taken, and Lloris won the coin toss for who will go first. It looks as though Lloris, I guess he's got to get down there. So is this in front of the Argentina fans? Big advantage for Emiliano Martinez if that is the case. The Aston Villa goalkeeper up against the Tottenham goalkeeper. Premier League action returning to flash score also. So keep your eye out for that. And here he is. The two goalkeepers. The final high five. Final shake of the hands as we go into the nerve-wracking penalty shootout contest. Argentina, I guess, even though they were 2-0 up, then 3-2 up, the mental clarity would be with France in that regard. But Argentina have contested a penalty shootout in which they got over the 8th ranked team in the world, Netherlands. And it will be Emiliano Martinez up against Kylian Mbappe first. Mbappe with 3 goals in this game to drag France to this stage. It's Mbappe again. This time it is over Martinez with real power. A decisive penalty. He picked his spot, smashed it from the inside of his right boot, high above. And Martinez actually got a hand to that. So Mbappe scores his penalty. And now it's the Argentina captain. It is Lionel Messi. And everyone now is holding their breath. Up against Hugo Lloris, the two captains about to go at it. Messi already scoring one penalty in this World Cup. Can Lloris deny Messi here? It is Messi! And so casually puts that to the right of Lloris, who started to go to his left, realised Messi was going to caress the ball the other side. He changed direction, but much too late. Messi, such a good judge of peripheral vision. He slots to make it 1-1. And I guess you send your big hitters first. So if France somehow don't win, they cannot blame Kylian Mbappe. Now it's Kingsley Coman. Martinez dances on the spot. Coman comes in and it's saved by Martinez. A big win there for Argentina. A jubilant Emiliano Martinez. But it is early days. Diving down to his right. He came off his line just as Coman hit the ball. Linesman was there to make sure it was all above board. And again, Argentina with an advantage. And now it is Paulo Dybala. Another left-footed penalty taker. Dybala down the middle, scores. Argentina lead 2-1. Just to recap, Mbappe scored, so did Messi in reply. Coman missed, saved by Martinez. Dybala scoring. Argentina leading 2-1 in this shootout. A little closer if they do end up victorious today. They have done it the hardest way possible. We saw 2006 decided on penalties when Italy got above France. Can Argentina emulate that same feat? Emiliano Martinez gets back into the goal as France prepare for their third penalty. Is Aurelian Tchouameni, the Real Madrid midfielder. He wears the number 8. He will take this on his right boots and misses. Tchouameni drags it to the left of goal, and now France are on the ropes. It is 3-1 to Argentina. All to do now for Hugo Lloris. Martinez went the right way, and perhaps Tchouameni realised that the Aston Villa keeper hadn't been fooled, so we went for a little more distance to get that right into the corner, but it skimmed the outside of the post, and France missed their second penalty of this World Cup final shootout. So Argentina preparing. Hugo Lloris back in goal. Leandro Paredes steps up and converts. Argentina right on the cusp of this World Cup win. Paredes makes it 3 from 3 for the Albiceleste, who lead 3-1 in this shootout. Now a miss here for the next French penalty taker will result in Argentina winning this World Cup. Is there a way back? They were 2 down at half-time. They are 2 down in this shootout now. Le Bleu and Didier Deschamps on the ropes. Argentina punching. Are they punching above their weight, though? Or is this a Rocky Balboa-style comeback? Colin Muani now with the responsibility of pulling one back for France. Colin Muani with real devastating power. A kick in frustration finds the back of the net to make it 3-2. So Argentina can claim the World Cup now with Montiel, the substitute that came on for Molina at right back. He has this opportunity. Now with a miss here, Argentina still have a very big chance of claiming the World Cup. Is this the moment of glory that Argentina need? It is Montiel up against Lloris. And Montiel wins the World Cup for Argentina in 2022. The moment of quality and composure. Is this the moment of glory that Argentina need? It is Montiel up against Lloris. And Montiel wins the World Cup for Argentina in 2022. The moment of quality and composure, capping off a tournament of persistence and perseverance for Argentina, who claim their third World Cup despite the pressure, despite the weight of an entire nation and a cohort of obsessed fans and football pundits. Lionel Messi and Argentina bring 4 years of glory to South America. 36 years since the great Diego Armando Maradona brought the World Cup back home. The two Lionels, Scaloni and Messi, they have done this. They lost their first game of the group. Since then, 6 consecutive wins, 2 of them on penalties. And Argentina finally knock France down. They win on penalties 4-2 after the game ended 2-2. It went to extra time. That ended 3-3. Big chances for both sides to win at 4-3. Kylian Mbappe will be remembered for his efforts here. Decided on penalties, though. He scored his penalty. He got the French off to the perfect start, as did Lionel Messi. The two PSG teammates, no doubt, will come together in a week or two Tears flowing here for the South Americans. Tears of real joy. The defending champion no longer